I still remember the day I forgot my neighbor's name, someone I'd chatted with for over a decade. It was a small slip, but it sent a chill through me. Have you ever felt that spike of worry when your memory or focus stumbles? At 75, I found myself anxiously thinking, is this the start of my mind slipping away? Then I recalled the story of Betty White, who remained quick-witted and sharp well into her late 90s, famously joking and bantering on TV. If she could keep her brain vital, couldn't I take steps to do the same? In the next 15 minutes, I'll share 5 steps that helped me, and others, maintain mental clarity, better memory, and an energized mind as we age. Whether you've noticed small lapses, or you simply want to keep your mental edge, these simple tips can make a world of difference. Close your eyes and whisper, my mind can stay bright, no matter my age. Let's discover how. Picture one older celebrity, like Betty White, who stayed mentally agile. Let their example assure you it's never too late to nurture a lively mind. Scientists agree, while our brains do change with age, active engagement can slow cognitive decline and help retain memory, attention, and problem-solving skills. We're not aiming to become super geniuses, just to keep a sense of clarity, independence, and joy in everyday life. Consider famous inventor Leonardo da Vinci. Even in his later years, he continually tested new ideas. That spirit of curiosity can be adapted into our senior years, through small daily activities that keep the brain alert. Brain health matters deeply because it affects every aspect of living, recalling dear memories, communicating with loved ones, performing daily tasks with confidence. For older adults, sustaining mental sharpness can also reduce anxiety or fear about dementia. And while no solution is a magic bullet, consistent habits, like puzzles, new skill learning, a balanced diet, or social interaction, offer real protective effects. So if you felt that flicker of worry about forgetting or focusing, stay with me as we explore 5 practical steps for a brighter mind. Right now, consider a small moment when you struggled to recall something. Let that memory remind you why tending to your brain is so vital. The first step is about deliberately working your mental muscles. Simple puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles, may be old-fashioned, but they challenge your memory, logic, or spatial awareness. If that feels stale, try something fresh. Many older folks pick up a foreign language phrasebook, practicing a few words each day. Or they learn a new instrument, even if it's just humming along to a piano app. The legendary musician Tony Bennett performed well into his 90s, attributing part of his sustained mental acuity to constant musical engagement. Another powerful approach, tackling an online brain game platform or memory app designed for seniors. Just 10 to 15 minutes daily can create new neural pathways or reinforce existing ones, maintaining cognitive plasticity. If you're uneasy about technology, ask a grandchild or neighbor to show you how to download a puzzle app on your phone, like a small step that ensures your mind is busy in doctors' waiting rooms or quiet afternoons. Let me reassure you, it's okay to be a beginner. Each new word learned or puzzle solved is a victory for your brain's resilience. Think of one puzzle or mini skill you might try this week. Maybe a simple crossword or a basic Spanish phrasebook. Whisper to yourself, I'll give it a go, no pressure, just growth. Next, we can't talk about the mind without acknowledging the body. Physical exercise significantly impacts brain health by boosting blood flow and oxygen to the brain, aiding neuron health. If you recall the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she famously continued a robust workout routine well into her 80s, attributing part of her mental sharpness to staying physically active. You don't need marathon-level exertion. Gentle activities like a brisk walk, tai chi, or even light gardening can suffice. Movement stimulates the release of beneficial chemicals in your brain, fostering mental clarity. Pair your puzzle time with a short walk or mild strength exercises. If mobility is limited, chair yoga or seated exercises can also do wonders. The synergy between a healthy body and a vibrant mind is undeniable. When you feel physically better, your motivation to learn, engage, and remember also gets a boost. Ask yourself, could you schedule a short, daily walk, or do some gentle exercises. Jot down a rough plan, like 15 minutes before lunch, to keep your body active and mind flourishing. We often overlook how our diet influences our brain's capacity. Nutrient-rich foods, like leafy greens, berries, whole grains, and omega-3 rich fish, support cognitive functions. Think of old sumo wrestlers who retire and maintain disciplined diets, or the Mediterranean diet that's linked to lower risks of cognitive decline. Incorporating elements like nuts, olive oil, and plenty of vegetables can bolster mental sharpness. Hydration matters, too. Even mild dehydration can sap energy and focus. Drinking water or herbal teas throughout the day helps stave off confusion and fatigue. If cooking has become a chore, try simple, balanced meals, grilled fish with steamed veggies or a hearty lentil soup. Also, watch out for excessive sugar. While a small treat is fine, too much can lead to energy spikes and crashes, straining your concentration. Let's adopt the mindset of fueling our brain with the best possible resources, like high-grade gasoline for a classic car. Combining a brain-healthy diet with active puzzle time or learning a new skill can multiply benefits. Each healthy choice becomes part of a tapestry supporting your cognitive vitality. Let me say it, your brain loves it when you feed it well. Check your pantry. Could you swap a sugary snack for a handful of walnuts or blueberries? Or add a side salad to dinner? Small tweaks can yield big returns in mental stamina. Let's highlight Louise, an 80-year-old who feared her memory slips were signs of irreversible decline. She'd regularly misplace her keys, forget words mid-sentence, and panic about early dementia. Then she decided to combine daily puzzles, a short walk routine, and a modest shift to more fruits and greens in her diet. At first, she felt too self-conscious, worried it was too late. But after a month, Louise noticed she was misplacing items less and feeling more alert come mid-afternoon. Encouraged, she joined a local knitting circle, which forced her to memorize patterns. Over time, Louise found her mental agility rebounding, buoyed by the group's companionship. She once exclaimed, "I can follow this pattern without rechecking every row." Her results weren't miraculous but undeniably positive. Louise's story echoes countless seniors who discover that consistent, small lifestyle changes can help maintain or even improve brain function. Instead of dreading memory lapses, Louise now sees each day as a chance to reinforce the new neural connections she's nurturing. We've touched on puzzle solving, exercise, and nutrition, but there's a fourth pillar often overlooked: social interaction. Our brains thrive on conversation, shared laughter, and the subtle mental gymnastics of active listening. Consider the late broadcast journalist Barbara Walters. She interviewed hundreds of people well into her senior years, attributing her mental acuity partly to constant engagement with diverse minds. Engaging in lively chats or group activities demands quick recall of names, stories, and jokes, gently flexing your cognitive muscles. A daily phone call with a friend or attending a local seniors club can be more beneficial than you think. If you're homebound, online community forums or Zoom meetups provide a digital space for discussion. Louise, for instance, found her knitting circle to be a perfect environment for small talk while her hands busily followed a pattern. That synergy of manual skill and social banter kept her mind doubly engaged. Ask yourself, who could you connect with today, via phone, video call, or in person, for a genuine conversation, no matter how brief? Each chat can sharpen your recall, empathy, and sense of belonging. Indeed, a hearty laugh or an intriguing debate can be as potent as a brain-teaser puzzle. Reflect on a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe dial them up, share a memory, or invite them for tea. Connection fuels the mind. Lastly, to keep all these threads, puzzles, physical activity, diet, and social engagement, working for you, establish a consistent routine that incorporates them. Perhaps each morning includes a quick puzzle, an afternoon stroll, a balanced dinner, and a phone chat in the evening. This structure not only ensures you don't skip important elements but also gradually cements them into habit. Over weeks and months, your brain reaps cumulative benefits. Then there's the joy of stepping beyond your comfort zone, trying a new craft, skill, or puzzle type once in a while. Maybe you tackle a foreign language phrasebook or experiment with an advanced Sudoku level. You're signaling to your brain, we're not stagnating, we're exploring. Yes, it can feel frustrating at first, but recall how Colonel Harlan Sanders overcame rejections before finalizing his famous chicken recipe. Persistence births adaptation. If you fail or forget something, laugh it off and try again. That attitude keeps your mind flexible and resilient. If you're comfortable in your daily puzzle routine, consider branching out, like Louise did with knitting patterns, so your brain never coasts on autopilot. And if anything grows stale, swap it for a fresh challenge. The key is consistent variety, ensuring your mind stays agile, excited, and open to growth. Ask yourself, could you schedule at least 15 minutes daily for a mental challenge, plus a weekly new skill experiment? Jot down a rough plan so you don't leave it to chance. We've explored 5 steps that keep the mind active and clear. Brain-engaging exercises, puzzles, new skills, languages. Physical fitness for blood flow and focus. Nutrition and hydration to fuel cognitive health. Social interaction and engagement for mental stimulation. Daily routine and new challenges. Think of Louise, who overcame her memory anxieties by weaving these habits into daily life, or of the numerous public figures, like Tony Bennett or Barbara Walters, who exemplified mental sharpness well into their senior years. Each example proves it's possible to guard and even strengthen your cognitive vitality at 70, 80, or beyond. As we wrap up, gently pick one step you can adopt this week. Maybe it's a daily puzzle spree or a short evening walk. Perhaps you'll share your progress with a friend, turning it into a fun challenge. Whatever you choose, believe in your brain's capacity to evolve and adapt. Whisper, I trust my mind can stay sharp. Let that phrase drive you toward a more vibrant, mentally engaged life. Remember, I'm sharing personal experiences and general tips, not medical advice. If you have health concerns, especially regarding memory or cognitive decline, please consult a qualified physician or specialist for personalized guidance. Still, these 5 steps are widely praised by experts and seniors alike for fostering a healthy brain. If you found this video encouraging, please tap the like button, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who might feel anxious about their mental sharpness. Thank you for devoting these 15+ minutes to focus on your cognitive well-being. Keeping your brain healthy isn't just about staving off forgetfulness, it's about living each day with curiosity, confidence, and joy. Whether you're 75 or 90, your mind can still surprise you with its capacity. Let's keep discovering, learning, laughing, and challenging ourselves, because it's never too late to keep our brains buzzing with life.